I'm hearing you're anxious about something that you actually don't need to be anxious about. And the universe is telling you, like, they feel it, and I can feel it in your body. I can feel it, like, in your heart space. And it's like, it feels maybe about money and, like, your safety and, like, your livelihood. But the universe is like, you don't have to be scared. You literally don't have to be scared of all these things. It's like, sorry, the thing was like going crazy. It feels like you don't have to be scared. Also, I have my like little clear quartz right here. They're like, how do we explain this to you? They get it. They get that you've been taught to worry about these things, that you are not just inherently abundant, inherently worthy, inherently enough, that your frequency is just like 111. Your frequency is just honkity honk honk, confirmation honk, that your frequency is just enough. And that might be the actual wrong word, that you are enough. And that your frequency has changed over the years because of all these inputs, because of all this like knowing, all this like what people think they know. I just saw this sound today, and you may have heard it, but it's talking about like this little girl, and she's getting interviewed or something, and it's like, it's this sound, but the person's like, oh, what do you want to be when you're older? And she's like, I want to be a doctor. And then they're like, oh, how much do you want to make? And she's like, I want to make people feel happy, or people feel good. Sorry, I'm butchering it. I actually think she says people feel okay, but it's kind of like that energy of like, you don't have to think about this, but you're choosing to think about this. And they're actually guiding me to like talk about something that's kind of like vulnerable for me, but I'm gonna go for it. When have I ever held back? My family grew up with a lot of money problems, and it was something like we really struggled with, like main problem in my family. And there were a lot of other things, but it was very stressful. But my guides are telling you that like the main thing that my parents think about is the negative of it. And this is so crazy that they're making me talk about this, universe, and they're like, you're okay. But yeah, that was like the main thing. They would be thinking about like the negative of it, and like, okay, how am I gonna be able to do this? I have to work, and just like this hustle energy. And it's like, okay, if we're still in the same state as we were, then should we still be thinking about it this way? And it's not about what they're saying. It's not about working harder or focusing more on your problems. It's actually the opposite. It's about knowing so deep down in your soul that you are inherently abundant, and that you are worthy of this, and that you don't have to like work any insane amount harder to get it. And they're like, but that might require a period of uncomfortability, which I'm hearing like you're in. But you just have to like hold on. You have to hold on. And I hear this baby crying outside, and it's like, it's just like this period of uncomfortability. And that's okay, all right? Like, that's okay. And if you're able to sit through that uncomfortability and come out on the other side being like, oh my God, I'm so abundant, 444 and then times it. Oh my God, I am the creator. Oh my God, I'm deciding. That's where it's all going to be able to like funnel the F in. And I've seen it happen so many times. I've literally seen it happen so many times. And they're like, just hold that frequency. Be absolutely delulu, honey. In every single moment, though, catch yourself. Catch yourself. Catch yourself. Did you hear that honk? Sorry, I just felt like a little tap over here. I do feel like your ancestors are like reaching out to you and like they're honoring your like work and they're honoring like everything that you're doing, and like your lineage like sees everything that you're doing and they're like, yeah, this is part of it. This really feels like a money reading, guys. Really feels like a money reading. It's going to work out. I literally think the title of this video has to be like, if you're worried about money, watch this video. It's going to work out. Make different choices than the people before you. Make different choices. Decide to be happy. Decide to have enough. That just hit my soul so deep. Decide to have enough. Decide that your life, everything you have, is enough. It's okay to want things. It's okay to desire things. But be so grateful for everything you have. Because honestly, it could be worse. And you're probably like, no. It could be worse. Honks. 7-Eleven also might be. What's the word? I've been forgetting my words today, guys. Relevant. That's the word. They really want me to like sit here with you. Like I was just asking like any more messages and it's just like this same message. You're working through so much trauma that I'm hearing like I feel like blood, like I feel like cells, like it was written in you before you ever even were a thought or existed. And your soul chose this bloodline to come and experience this. Come and live this out. It's really all about worth and seeing your worth and owning your worth. I also just like heard like you might be very sensitive. Like you might be a very sensitive person, not like like yeah, maybe emotionally sensitive, but also like psychically sensitive and intuitively sensitive. Like you may really pick up on things. And that also impacts your worth a little bit because you're so in tune with what everybody else is thinking and doing and being around you. The comparison can get so loud because you're so aware of the other. And I'm hearing like that's not necessarily going to change, which might be relieving to some of you, but also might be like hard for some of you to hear. But worrying so much about the other actually has its benefits too because of the career path that you choose. Knowing, seeing, being aware of others is actually a very helpful skill and valuable skill. But the thing is, like, it can inhibit you because it like kind of stops you from just flowing and stops you from just being. Because the other is there. So why wouldn't you be paying attention to the other? And it can be hard to like be in your flow at times. I'm just hearing like there's nothing to worry about. You are all taken care of. You are all taken care of. Believe it in every single second. I'm not joking, guys. Like, every single second. Believe it. In every single moment. Your guys are like, yes, yes, yes. Like, every single moment. Be freaking delusional. Use your power and your energy for you. Claim that back. Might have been taken. Might have been shed. But you have so much power. Literally so much. And it's gonna get good, guys. Like, so fast, I'm hearing. Like, so fast. You just have to freaking claim that. And you might be like, oh, I've seen these videos that I have, but it's like, okay, but every single second, every single moment, one, every single moment. Are you kidding yourself? Are you, like, every single moment, not even letting the ego get in the way? Not letting the ego be like, oh, but my circumstances are really suck. No. Not letting it. No victim mindset. Only the what am I saying? I was gonna say unswayed or unparalleled, but I don't even know. Unwavering belief that it's all working out for you. Because you have to own that you are the creator, bruh. You have to own that you are the creator, bruh. That was it. Like, you are the freaking creator, guys. Again, my Meet Your Spirit Guides workshop is on May 16th. If you want to come and meet your spirit guides and connect with your light team. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your light, and I will see you soon.